Hello, welcome to Oracle tutorial. Today we are going to talk about something called PLSQL records. Now, this is our set of videos. This is a part of our set of videos which are on PLSQL and all are part of our Oracle tutorials. So the record is a very generic concept, but within PLSQL, I think that the way the record is defined is very specific to that within the context of database. So, for example, in the last tutorial, we have discussed about how to define salary within a salary variable, and we put L salary and put number 6. That's the way we wanted to define the variable. But then there is another way which sometimes could be better. Is, let's say, for example, you have you have lots of tables and you are not very clear what data type they are, or maybe a situation where the data type could change depending on over time, and you always should be in sync with let's say if you define a variable called salary, it should be same as the data type of the employee table or the data type of salary which is in the employee table. So in that particular case, you can directly refer the data type as it is defined within the table by using PLSQL records. So what that means is that, or the features which has PLSQL records provides. So if you see this particular statement, I have defined L salary as emp.salary % type. What that means is define the salary as whatever the data type is defined in the employee table salary column, and then % type associates that data type with my L salary. And you can, and rest of it is pretty much same. You can just, in the same way you assign a variable into or assign the variable through a SQL select star or select salary into L salary, you can just keep doing it the same way. So this way we have defined a column or a variable. Now you can define even a record. So for example, you can define emp record as emp % row type. What that means is that, let's say in emp table has got 6 columns, so I can define a variable, let's say L emp record within my PLSQL program, and I can define this as whatever the record type within emp. That means by essence I pretty much defined all the 6 variables which each of them correspond to each column. So the usage of this is, so let's say so this probably you're already familiar. Then I can do select fname into emp record dot fname. So if you see, I haven't really defined a variable called lfname, but just by doing a record, I am pretty much eliminating the need of creating each variable for each of the columns. You can also even do select star into emp record, and then the way to access is that it's the same way. L salary which is our variable defined. If you want to do an fname, you can do emp record fname, and age, if you want to define age. Now as you see, we haven't got a statement called like fname for age, like we don't have, but because we have got this statement which gets all the columns, so that means age also has come as a part of this statement. So even though we haven't explicitly defined, but we can refer it like this. So let's run it and you see. So it looks like we have an error. Let's figure out what is the error. Okay, we have got L emp record, but here we are defining emp record. So let's get rid of the L. Okay. Okay, so it says anonymous block completed, that means it compiled fine. Let's say EMP1 has salary 110.55, which is our this, and name is David and age is 32. So if you can verify this, David age 32 and 110.55. So that's one interesting thing was, remember last time we defined number, and then when even though the data type within EMP is really with a precision 2, so the fact because we defined number, so we were really losing this 0.55. So if you do this, let's say L salary 1, and you would see we would lose the, so if you so now if we as you see here, it has, because we have defined it as a number, we are getting rounded the salary 100 instead of 110.55, we are seeing it. So this is, this is like, as you see, it's the advantage of using PLSQL record to define your data types is quite evident from this example. And again, at some places you might use this, some places you don't. So it's not I have seen people have different style, but this has advantage as well as disadvantage, meaning if you have salary in, let's say, in 3 different tables, and then you may not be able to tie it with one particular data type, one particular column with a table. So in those sort of things, it may not work, or you may have to define a variable which doesn't correspond to a column. So those are the times you may not use this particular feature.